Hey guys, so today I am going to demonstrate on how to contour your face, or in other words, I'm going to show you how to slim up your face without the actual trying to lose weight. So yeah, if people tell you you look like you lost some weight, you did a good job. So I am going to show you a couple of products that I used on here throughout the video and how I do it. Now the only thing I did to prime my face, I didn't even prime it, I just used my foundation. And if you're curious of all the product names and tools that I will be using in this video or used in this video, I'll put them in the bottom bar. But yeah, let's get right to it. Alright, so the main product I'm going to be using to contour today is my Nars bronzer in Laguna. It does have a gold shimmer. It's nothing that will show onto your face though, but it does help out the blending. Normally when bronzers are matte, they're really hard to blend out and it just looks like mud struck your face, and that's not cute. Let's face it, that is not cute no matter how cute your face is. Anyways, this is what I'm going to use, and my little tool today will be my Sephora angled brush. It does get into my cheekbones the best, and I really love this brush for contouring. So what I'm going to do is just, I don't know, I don't like to sweep it, I just like to dip it and get those powders in the hairs. I do tab off the excess so I don't just pat on a bunch of powder onto my face. But what I am going to do, I like to squish my brush like this and make it a lot thinner. And yes, I am gonna do the typical fish face for this so I can get into the contours of my face, and that's what we're going to do the whole video, to get into the cheeks and lift up those cheekbones. Alright, so what you don't want to do is sweep it down, because that'll just make you look like you got bigger cheeks and it really does defeat the purpose of contouring or lifting up your cheekbones. So if it helps, instead of you just going back and forth, you can sweep up the product and that'll give you a bigger effect on lifting up those cheekbones. So there's one cheek, notice the difference. Yeah, I do have really round cheeks, so contouring is a must when I like to get my face all dolled up. And yep, let's do the other one. Now if you want, you can go all the way to the front right here where your cheeks are at, just to lift them up a little bit. But I usually just like to drag down my product there instead of getting more and just trying to blend it out all over again. I'm going to also contour the top of my forehead, and I'm gonna get here in the temples. Make sure you blend all this powder down or into your hairline. If not, you're gonna look really stupid, and you don't want to look stupid, especially when you think your makeup's on point. you like being this close to my face? Yeah? Because if you don't, I can back off. But it's probably best for you to be up this close. But if you want to narrow down your nose as well along with the rest of your face, to make it look slimmer, maybe a little thinner if you don't like it, I'm going to use this Real Techniques eyeshadow blending brush. It's a bit thin, not as round, but it really helps me get into my nose. Now this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to make a line it doesn't follow the natural line of my nose, because that just defeats the purpose. If you follow that natural line, you're not making your nose look slimmer, you're just gonna enhance those natural lines that you have, obviously. So just blend that out. And we're gonna make ourselves a slimmer nose. Alright, so now what I'm going to do, I'm gonna take a fluffy brush, get some of my product again, and then I'm gonna put it underneath my chin so we can get rid of that double chin if you have one. Just do this all over. Alright, so this doesn't look as awkward. I'm going to go ahead and put blush, fast forward through that, and maybe a highlight, and then we'll go ahead and see the final look. That you've crossed the line a little bit, what I like to do is use my foundation brush, just take it as is. It sometimes has some excess product in there, so what I like to do is just sweep it down here, and it just gives you more straight line so nothing looks too out of place. Alright, so this is the final look. I hope you can tell that my face looks a little slimmer. The cheeks are lifted up. Now, yeah, I don't really know what else to say, but this is how I contour. The blush and the highlight does make a whole lot of a difference. You don't just want to use bronzer. It can look a little out of place and a little plain and a little odd. You don't want to look like you're dying. But I hope that you guys like it and you will use similar techniques if this is what you're trying to accomplish. But yeah, here you go.